It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Philadelphia, everyone, as the 76ers get ready to defend home court in the Eastern Conference. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And, of course, Ty Lawson. He's a guy getting integrated right now, still settling in with his new team.
You know, I'm really excited about seeing how this team is going to evolve since the trade. I mean, he's a guy that can end up being a key player for him down the stretch.
No doubt about it. I mean, there are some guys you win with and some guys you win because of it. And when you look at him, though not a superstar, he's the type of player that they've been missing and can really, I think, help this team come together.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Jamari Carroll is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Spencer Hawes. And it's Rose. And it's Brooks in at the shooting guard position. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against Miami.
And really the signature of that game was what they were able to do from a defensive standpoint, particularly on the low post.
Yeah, and they were up in the air an awful lot in that paint area, getting their hands on shots, a lot of them, but if they didn't block them or touch them, they actually changed them.
Now Carroll following the miss by Kemba Walker from deep. Here's Gasol. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Gasol's got the first points of the night for Chicago. Here's Walker. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. George against Carroll. George with the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
On defense, Philadelphia. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier. Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
Kevin, we talked at length about how they plan to contain this excellent offensive ball club. He said, you know, our opponent changes, but our principles stay relatively constant. It's all about denying the high percentage shots, the layups, free throws, and open three-pointers. If they're hitting contested jump shots, you just have to tip your hat to them. Kevin, a sound strategy.
All right, Doris, they're probably well aware of the firepower they're up against here.
You know, it sounds like it. I mean, their coach knows how tough it is to slow this team down, and he wants to make sure his guys understand that as well.
Yeah, I guarantee he got his point across when prepping them for this one. He focused clearly on their absolute toughest effort defensively.
Hawes, a three-pointer is right on target. Hawes got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside, Walker. Dishes it to McLemore. Shot clock at 6. Kaminsky, the pass to McLemore. Stolen by Brooks. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update now on George. Doris, what's his status?
Let me know the status. He relayed to me like he bruised his tailbone on that play. That is going to make things very hard on them in what is still a very young season. Hopefully, as early as it is, he has time to recover and help this team down the road. Guys?
All right, Doris. Really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
Now, here's McLemore. Walker dishes to McLemore. Puts one up from 19. And there's George. That's good on the assist from McLemore.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And it's Rose penetrating. He's got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Rose has got his second basket of the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. No good on the three. The Bulls leading by 4. Rose kicks to Brooks. Lets it fly. And that one comes up a bit short. 76ers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Kaminsky sets the pick for Walker. Here's the screen. And George kicks to Kaminsky. Goes up from the top of the key. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Kaminsky's got his first 2 points. Brooks outside. Gasol passes to Rose. Shoots the 3. That's good. Rose has got his third basket of the night right there.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now here's Walker looking for his first basket still in this one. Cauley Stein dishes to Kaminsky. Cauley Stein kicks to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Again, Philadelphia. Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Brooks, the pass to Rose. Launches a 3. The shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. 4th, the Bulls.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And Philadelphia making a change here. McDermott's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Mirotic is checked in. Rose against Walker. Brooks with no one around. And the Bulls with another miss.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Lock at 6. Rose with the block. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Portis, he's checked in for the Bulls. Trey Burke comes in for Derrick Rose. Clock at 4. Goes up on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. First in blocks, first in shooting percentage. And they were also number 1 in fewest turnovers. When you take care of the ball, you give your team a chance to win.
And that block shot ranking, really something to highlight. Their ability to contest and deny shots around the rim was a tremendous asset defensively. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Walker with it. And there's the feed to McDermott. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. McDermott's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Burke dishes to Brooks. And Mirotic kicks to Carroll. There's the pick. Mirotic the screen. Launches it. And DeMar Carroll good for 3. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Kaminsky sets the pick for Walker. In the corner, it's McDermott. Another three for Philadelphia.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Now here's Carroll. He had 10 points in the win against Miami.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
And a wide open look for Walker. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Chicago has gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Burke. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Assist from
the 76ers trail by 4. And here's Walker. Second shot opportunity, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Chicago.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Chris Humphries has checked in for the 76ers. And so he hits both. The 76ers trailing. Now Walker. Pass to Kaminsky. Misses off the left iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Carroll kicks to Mirotic. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And that is good. And the Bulls lead by 8.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
one more time. Give it up for your dream team.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Walker against Lawson. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The 76ers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Shumpert, he's checked in for Ben McLemore.
Iman Shumpert.
Outside Shumpert. And it's Walker penetrating. Here's Humphries. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. The 76ers have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Chris Humphries.
That one is no good. Chicago leading by 6. Here's Burke. Pass to Mirotic. Got a piece of it. Shumpert with it. Over to the wing. Walker the pass to Kaminsky. Walker goes in. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Portis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami. The dish to Burke, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Now, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Vasquez comes in. Now here's Vasquez. Humphries with a screen on Lawson. Vasquez kicks to Kaminsky. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Lawson. The pass to Burke from past the arc. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Shumpert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. McDermott, no one around him. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The Bulls leading by 4. Now here's Burke, and the layup is good. Burke's got 7 points. Here's Vasquez. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here is Shumpert. 9 points last game. 6 to shoot. Vasquez dishes to Humphries. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The 76ers have shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line. That one is off.
Well, the free throw line has really hurt them.
Yeah, it's been a rough start there, and they could use those points, no doubt about it.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Mirotic. And Chicago shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. Burke with it, now guarded by Kaminsky. A wide open look for Gasol. That one falls coming off Burke's feet.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing.
I mean, I think it's been noticeable.
I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought, and it's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates. Ask Rose and Noah and Butler. Those guys love playing with him, and you can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Chris Humphries is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Ben McLemore. Then there's Cauley Stein, and it's Vasquez in at the point. The 76ers trail by 12. There's a good screen. McLemore, the pass to Cauley Stein. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. With a break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The 76ers, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Brooks kicks to Gasol. He dishes it to Rose. From outside the arc, good. Rose has got 10 points.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Now McLemore. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Humphries dishes to McLemore. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Right side Rose. Got a hand on it. Now here's McLemore. He's guarded closely. Picked by Humphries. And Shumpert kicks to Humphries. Offline from the high post.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. First in points off turnovers, third in blocks, and they showed up in the top 5 in three-point percentage. That's elite level when you talk about knocking down threes.
And you also mentioned their points off turnovers. I mean, most in the league. That speaks to their tremendous athleticism, applying pressure at every turn and then getting off to the races and just flying down the court.
Chicago making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Vasquez with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Picked by Humphries. Here's McLemore. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Brooks kicks to Rose. Good-looking screen by Gasol. They get it back. Makes it off the glass. Gasol's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Vasquez passes to Shumpert. Feeds it to Cauley-Stein. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Humphries. Shot is no good. Good D by Gasol. The Bulls leading by 14. Rose goes in. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them. You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Hunter's checked in for Philadelphia. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Vasquez dishes to Cauley-Stein. Here's Hunter, and he takes a fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Brooks outside. Here's Gasol, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And 11 points for Pau Gasol.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Cauley-Stein kicks to Hunter. Passes it to Humphries. Kicks it out to Vasquez. A 3-ball. Mirotic grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
On the wing, Shumpert. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Chicago timeout call.
Chicago calls timeout.
Okay, Philadelphia.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told Gasol that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Outside, Walker. He feeds it to Humphries. No good off the back of the rim.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And that one's good. And that's 13 points for Pau Gasol.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Rose. The Bulls leading by 17. It's tipped. Baseline jumper. Walker with some nice D, and that's a foul. Colin Spencer Hawes. That's foul number 2 for him. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Chris Humphries. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Walker against Rose. Walker goes in. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by McLemore.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
And again, Chicago, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And McLemore slams it in.
I'll tell you what, this is some serious showmanship here. Loving that tomahawk.
Clark, came with force, and that's not just getting 2 points. He was sending a message.
Making a statement.
And also a momentum shifter. I mean, the energy, you can see it. Take a look at the bench. Those guys are fired up. That makes you want to fight.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Here's Hawes. And the Bulls get it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. So for the Bulls, Portis, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Burke in for Aaron Brooks. Here's Rose. The shot no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Derrick Rose.
Ty Lawson.
Here's Mirotic. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 6. The 15-footer. And the shot is long.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
McLemore, the pass to Kaminsky. Outside, Walker. Chicago grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior. As well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
He kicks it to Kaminsky. They get it back. Tries again. It's rebounded by Portis. Chicago leading by 11. Lawson dishes to Burke. Back to Lawson. Puts up a 3. That's good. Lawson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And it's Walker penetrating. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Pause, no luck.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Cauley Stein kicks to Kaminsky. It's rebounded by Portis.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Ty Lawson again from deep. Lawson's got 6 points.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Outside, Walker. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Kicks to Cauley-Stein. Back to Walker. Shumpert gets a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And that one's good.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Burke grabs the miss.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Shooting 100% in the quarter, they've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
What a game we've seen here for Burke. He has 8 points and 4 assists. Boy, he's been a big contributor in this one.
And it isn't something that they get from him every game, but I tell you what, they got to be loving it today.
And the 76ers making a change here. McDermott's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Carroll's checked in. Shots good by Walker.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. It's rebounded by Lawson.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Walker against Lawson. And it's Walker penetrating. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots.
Kemba Walker hits them both. There's 10 seconds left here in the second. Here's Burke. From deep three-point range, no good on the buzzer beater. And we finished one half of basketball. Bull.
Well, Pow, tell us what have been the key aspects to how this team is playing so far through the first 2 quarters.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
Pau Gasol has been getting it done. He had 13 points, 8 rebounds.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. And what about Pau Gasol? I mean, he's been sensational.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Pau Gasol is out there with Spencer Hawes. Then it's DeMarre Carroll. Then it's Brooks. And it's Rose in at the points. Bulls have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Pau Gasol, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers trail by 14. Now, here's Walker. Dishes it to Kaminsky. McLemore inside the line. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Hawes. No good on the triple.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Carroll with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Brooks outside. Gasol a screen. Shoots it up. And that one's good. Brooks. Brooks has got 11 points. Philadelphia's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Carroll against Shumpert. There's the screen. The feed to Cauley-Stein. Now here's McLemore. Not a lot of room. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Just absolute domination in this one for McLemore. 15 points and a steal. Talk about on fire. Nearly everything's going in for him right now.
He's just got that touch, that magic touch right now.
The 76ers making a switch here. Vasquez comes in. He hits the second from the line. The Bulls leading by 13. Outside Rose. It's Brooks on the wing. A beautiful reverse layup. Brooks has got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Outside Shumpert. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Here's Carroll. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Cauley-Stein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And McLemore slams it in.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Chicago timeout call.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
They set the pick. And here's Vasquez. The open shot. Shumpert. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. 9 points for Amon Shumpert.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch. His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Has to commence. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Now Vasquez. Pass to Kaminsky. Clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in. Kaminsky's got his second bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. That's good.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
The Bulls leading by 4. Rose passes to Hawes. Brooks outside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Ben McLemore.
Tremendous output from Brooks. 13 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Hunter's checked in for McLemore. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Vasquez dishes to Withy. Out to Shumpert. Now here's Vasquez. He's covered by Rose. Shumpert pause with the block. They retain possession. Hunter no good.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
And the shot is good. And that's 15 points for Rose. The 76ers trail by 8. The pass to Hunter. The dish now to Withy. Feeds it to Vasquez. Stolen by Rose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Brooks has got the ball, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Kemba Walker is checked in for Philadelphia. Portis is checked in for Chicago.
One more time, give it up for your dream team.
Here's Carroll. 5 points in the game. He dishes it to Brooks. High arcing shot, and they get it back. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And that one's good. Hunter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Outside Rose. To the middle. Charity stripe shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Portis has got 8.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Kaminsky kicks to Shumpert. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 13 points in the game.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Burt comes in for Brooks. Walker goes in. There's a screen. Second chance shot, and that misses badly. Air ball. Chicago leading by 8. Burke with it. 9 points in the game so far. From the arc. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gets a very good look and converts. Kaminsky's got 7. Chicago's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Burke the pass to Portis. Let's go. Hits the front of the rim and out. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Mirotic. Another shot. That's tipped. They get it back. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And the 76ers making a change here. McDermott's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Ty Lawson, he's checked in for Derrick Rose.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Carroll, no one around him. And again, no good by Chicago. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And Damari Carroll is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Walker. He's got 15. Passes it to Kaminsky. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Carroll dishes to Burke. Moves back up. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 10 points in the game.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Walker goes in, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Fourth, the Bulls.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
The first one falls.
It's been a good one for Walker. 16 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Jeff Withey, and McLemore subbed in for Kaminsky. Here's Portis. 10 points for him. Burke can't get it to go.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Takes the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Mirotic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
2 minutes left.
A shot by Lawson, wide open. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 6 assists now in the game. The 76ers trail by 8. Outside, Walker. He feeds it to McDermott. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
There's a good screen. To the inside. Portis scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Kicks to McLemore. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And McLemore drops them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here, aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Right wing, Mirotic has a wide open look. The shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Hunter. Lawson defending. From deep, Walker. And he gets it to go. Walker's got 7 now in this quarter.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Mirotic. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Walker against Lawson. For the tie. Count it, and the foul. That is on Ty Lawson.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
Burke kicks to Lawson. This is to Mirotic. Carroll with a screen for Mirotic. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. There's the feed to Walker. Another three for Philadelphia.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The 76ers leading by 4. They've got Ben McLemore. Kemba Walker is out there with Hunter. Then it's McDermott, and it's Cauley Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive. And take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Now, here's Walker. He kicks to Cauley Stein. Rose attacking, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Brooks from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 17 points for Brooks.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
There's the screen, and it's Walker penetrating. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency. And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Down low. That shot's good from Hawes. Hawes got it all tied up now for Chicago.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Rose against Walker. There's the lob to the hoop, and Cauley Stein throws it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Now here's Brooks. T right on him. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 3. Right at the free throw line. The offensive rebound, and that one's good. 19 points for Pau Gasol.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
That's good from Kemba Walker. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Rose against Walker. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. 20 points for Derrick Rose.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
The
Saul doing all sorts of things. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
You've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Kaminsky is checked in for Cauley Stein. Humphries comes in for Doug McDermott. Shumpert is checked in for Ben McLemore. And it's Vasquez in for Walker.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Brooks, the pass to Hawes. No good on the 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Humphries with a screen on Rose. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. Here's Hunter. Pass to Kaminsky. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Just 5 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Rose kicks to Hawes. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Looking at the numbers for Spencer Hawes, he has 12 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And both free throws good by Hawes.
Timeout for the 76ers.
And the 76ers call time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Hunter. They get it again. Hawes with the block. Mirotic inside. Humphries there. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Mirotic. The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Vasquez kicks to McDermott. The 76ers again can't hit it.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's Brooks. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Vasquez dishes to McDermott. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the 76ers lead by 4. Brooks outside. This all setting the pick for Brooks. Over in the corner, Rose. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 22 points for Derrick Rose. The 76ers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. They set the screen. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Brooks.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Pick by Humphries. Now here's Vasquez. He's covered by Rose. Humphries against Mirotic. It's stolen by Rose. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Just enormous, guys, with time winding down. Goes for the steal, and then off to the races.
Yeah, that was big time right there, Clark. That's terrific basketball.
And here's Vasquez with the floater, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Hawes got his 5th rebound in this one. Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Brooks misses.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Rose passes to Brooks. Back to Rose.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the 4th.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter, Greg. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Shumpert against Brooks. Right side Shumpert. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes kept in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these 2 teams are really equal.
Outside Rose. Over to the left wing. The baseline J. That's short off the rim.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt. Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Humphries. McLemore has come in for McDermott. And it's Kemba Walker in for Vasquez. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Carroll's checked in, and that one misses.
Aaron Brooks, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Walker in the post. He's covered by Rose. Here's Shumpert. Offline with his 3.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Brooks kicks to Gasol. Goes up the baseline. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The 76ers lead. Now Walker. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Ripped away. Rose kicks to Brooks. From the baseline. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really, Greg, just shows you the toughness and determination this man has. Impressive.
Here's Walker. Pause with the block. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Brooks leading the charge. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. On defense, Philadelphia. Gasol can't get that one to fall. And that's a foul. Calling Spencer Hawes. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And Rose, wide open. He shoots. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Rose has got 16 points here in the second half. 76ers trailing. Walker with it. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
What a clutch performance. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
6 on the shot clock. The pass to Kaminsky. The three. The kick out to Walker. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's the screen. Now here's Kaminsky, guarded by Hards. Goes back up, and Kaminsky lays it up and in. And the 76ers lead by 1.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. There's 1:17 left in the game. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Rose dishes to Carroll. Right side Gasol. Over in the corner, Rose. Four on the clock. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The dish now to Walker. Feeds to Cauley-Stein. Bank shot, no good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Outside Rose. Back to Brooks. There's the screen. He dishes it to Rose. Lets it go from the wing. Missed. Here's Gasol. It's in!
Somebody set a fire under Pau Gasol.
Walker against Rose. Right side to Walker to win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan. Derrick Rose. The entire second half was just phenomenal. You could see there was... And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire...